Welcome back, guys. In this lesson, we are going to tackle the UI Manager. So let's create it. Right-click, create a new game object, UI Manager. Let's now create the script. So right-click, create a new MonoBehavior script, UI Manager. There you go. So in this course, we are going to create a really simple UI manager because, again, I've tackled how to manage this in so many of my other courses. So if you want more details on how to create really good UIs, you can go check the Kawaii Survivor course. You can go check the Battle Pass with the modern menu style course too. Okay, so let's attach the script and open it. Inside of here is what we're going to do. First off, we need a reference to our four panels. We've got the menu, game, level complete, and game over. So let's add these. Panels, serialized field, private game object. Again, for now, we're just going to enable or disable the panels. Menu panel. Let's duplicate it a bunch of times. Game panel. We will also have the level complete panel. And finally, the game over panel. Cool. After that, here is what we want. We want to display the game panel whenever we switch to the game mode or state, enable the level complete if we switch to the level complete state, and enable the game over if we switch to the game over state. So quick exercise. Implement this by taking into account the game manager. I'm giving you 5 seconds because we've done that previously. I'm not going to say that much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's go. So the thing that we need to do here is to implement the iGameState listener interface. Boom. For now, we can remove the start and update method. And what we're going to do is to I'm first going to show you how you can do that. I'm going to show you multiple ways actually. So if the game state equals eGameState.menu, what we want to do is display the menu panel. So set active true. We want the game panel that set active false. We want to hide it. We want to hide the level complete panel. So set active false. And game over panel dot set active false. This is one way you could do this. Then we've got all of the other cases. Else if game state equals eGameState.game. Boom. Oh, come on. I copied the if statement too. So I'm just going to remove it. So we want to hide the menu. We want to display the game and so on and so forth. If you do it that way, you will have 4 if statements, one for each state. It might work, but this is definitely not optimal. Another thing you could have done to save some space is to grab everything here, write it here, disable all of the panels, and then only enable the one you really want to enable instead of disabling all of the other panels every time. Okay, so this would save you some lines. One thing we are using from time to time with enums is switch statements. So we could have written something like switch game state. In case we have switched to the menu, we want the menu panel to be active. True. Break. In case we've switched to the game state, we want to enable the game. So game panel, sorry. Let's set active true and so on. Okay. So this is another way you could have done it. I think it takes a bit more space. So again, you decide if you want to use this one, the if statement, or the one I'm going to show you. We know that we want to enable the menu whenever we switch to the menu. We want to enable the game whenever we switch to the game, and so on and so forth. So what we can simply do is menu panel.setActive only if game state equals eGameState.menu. As simple as it gets. And now we only get to write 4 lines of code for each case. Boom, boom, and in here it should be the game, level complete, and game over. Okay? Really cool. I think we are done here actually. Our UI manager is pretty much set up. So what we can do is jump back to Unity and try this out. We are first going to reference our panels. So menu, game, level complete, and game over. Okay, let's hit play. There you go. If I hit play, now the menu gets hidden and the game panel gets shown, which is awesome. So to go one step further, let's try and display the level complete state. I think we can also display the game over because whenever we fill all of our spots, we should display it. So let's start with the level manager. Game state changed call. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. It's not the level manager actually. The level complete is triggered by the item spots manager, I think, right? Or the goal manager, if all of the goals are complete. Yeah, I think it's the goal manager. There you go, level complete. So instead of just debugging level complete in here, we can call game manager.instance, and this is why we've turned that into a singleton to be able to call the instance, and we've made the set game state method public so that we can call it from other scripts. So set game state level complete in here. Perfect. I'm just going to copy this line and drop it where all of our spots are full. Item spots manager. Do we have a game over somewhere around here? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Check for game over right here. Boom. Game over. There you go. Perfect. So we can already try these two cases. So let's jump back to Unity. Hit play. All right, so if we hit play, we are in the game state. Let's try and fill the spots. 2, 2, 2, and maybe 2 hearts. Oh, 1 heart. Game over. But I can still click items. This is bad. We don't want to allow the player to click on the items if the current state is not the game state. Okay, and the retry button is not working, of course, right now, but we're going to implement that. So let's call it a day for now because we've tackled the UI manager, and in the next one, let's go one step further. See you there.